like to welcome everybody out to the Lake Dallas Independent School District Board of Trustees meeting for March 24th, 2025. We have all members present, and we do have a quorum established. Right now, to ask everyone to please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. If you're able, please rise for the pledges of allegiance. These are going to be led by Lake Dallas High School Taffy students. Thank you very much for that. We'll move on to our next item, which is our student and staff reports and recognitions, the first of which is the Texas Theater Scholars, and we're going to have Melissa Shamp, who is our Lake Dallas High School Theater Director.
I don't like being first. All right, it is my pleasure to recognize our students. Not only do they do great work on the stage, but in the classroom as well. They have a Texas has a program where we can honor our students for their grades at the state level, not just at our local level. It is my pleasure to say that we have 6 students who gained the opportunity to do that. So not only have they become thespians, and they do that. To be eligible, a student must have exhibit great behavior on stage, in the classroom, and for our school. They need to have a cumulative GPA of at least 3.0 on a 4-point scale. I would like to say that we've had Cammie Quinn is a thespian scholar. We have the, hello. All right, sorry, one got stuck in traffic. All right, we have a student on our vice president scholars list with a 3.5 cumulative GPA, and we have 4 students who have a 4.0 GPA for our district. So we have Treya Davis, then we have Lily Dennis, Cammie Quinn, and Hannah Davis. Unfortunately, Daphne Dodson and Hannah Shamp were unable to attend tonight, but we're very proud of them as well. So thank you for the opportunity to introduce my students.
All right, our next recognition is the TAEA Youth Art Month Spring Exhibition. It's Jeanette Murray, our Lake Dallas High School art teacher.
Hello again. I'm going for record of most school board meetings attended this year. Thanks for having us again. My student is supposed to be here. I'm hoping she's not stuck in traffic, but hopefully she'll make her way in before it's all over. But March is National Youth Art Month. We call it YAM. And Texas has been a leader in all the YAM celebrations since it began. Texas goes big. You guys know that probably, right? So TAEA sponsors a number of programs celebrating Youth Art Month. We participate in all of them. We've done the Texas Association of School Board Administrators and the school boards, the TASA-TASB Convention Exhibit Hall of Student Artwork. Oh my gosh, we've done the Texas YAM Flag Design Contest, which takes place in our elementary schools. And then, of course, the Youth Art Month Spring Exhibition, which takes place in the state capitol at the Bullock Museum. This year, just over 100 pieces were selected for that exhibition, and our freshman, Sophia Dunn, was, there she is there with her artwork, was our student that was selected for her artwork entitled As I See Myself. So she got to take a trip down to Austin and was part of the exhibition and the award ceremony that took place just before spring break started. One of the reasons I chose Sophia is because she's just such an amazing hard worker. I've been following her since she was actually in middle school, seeing her work develop from then until now. And what I love especially about her is she takes direction very well and suggestion for improvement, but she's so true to her own personal style. And as a freshman, it's so unique and to see that in a student have that style so early on. So we chose her because she's such an amazing young woman, has that style that we like to see already developing in them so young. And then also I heard rumors that she might be taking part in a magazine article coming up, so I'll get that to you guys as soon as I find out more about that. And then I was going to tell you one other thing. I had it written down, and then I left that paper at home. Oh, I remember what it was. She was also one of our regional medalists at our most recent UIL equivalent competitions, the base event. So we're happy for her and all that she does, and super excited because she's got 3 more years of this. So I know that she's going to do some really amazing things. So please join me in congratulating her, and if she pops in, I'll have her wave and we'll hopefully get to do a picture. Thank you.
All right, our next one is Corinth Elementary's Denko Area 911 Art Contest winner. And we have Miss Bovan, I believe, is going to present. She's our Corinth Elementary principal.
Okay. Good evening, President Stacy, Dr. Brown, and the Board of Trustees. I am here to recognize April Groover. April is a kindergartner at Corinth Elementary, and she is the winner, one of the winners of an art contest for the 2025 training calendar for Denko 911. So what they had to do was draw a scene of someone that was in need of emergency help and needed 911. And I would say that April did a very good job of drawing that. She has her calendar here, and so maybe we can. You guys can see it there, but maybe we can allow her to show you as well. So congratulations, April. You did a very good job, and we're proud of you to represent CE. And she actually got the month of April.
I'm an old guy. Very creative. Good job. Okay, there we go. Okay, our next recognition is the Lake Dallas High School Taffy at Teach Tomorrow Summit. And this is Gina Manassian, our Lake Dallas High School Taffy teacher. Does that make sense? Do you teach it?
Education and training teacher and Taffy sponsor.
I can't keep up with it all.
Good evening, Dr. Brown and board. I'm also here with Lena. So Lena and I are happy to be here and to update you on our success at the Taffy State Conference. 7 of our Lake Dallas High School Taffy chapter members participated in the Teach Tomorrow Summit at Moody Gardens in Galveston. Galveston. We were there for 3 days and attended the opening ceremony, breakout sessions, college signings, and there were also a lot of college exhibits that the kids could go and talk to the various colleges that have education programs here in Texas. They also participated in the competitive events, which advanced from our area Taffy competition that was at TWU. We also had the opportunity for 2 college visits while we were down there. We went and visited Galveston College and Texas A&M Galveston. So those were fun to go and visit and see. Okay. All right. This was the second year that Taffy did a college signing. Over 160 graduating seniors were recognized during the conference at this special event. Seniors going to college to study education were each announced on stage where they received and signed a certificate with their college name on it, and they also received a taffy pendant. We had 2 members participate in this signing, Stephanie Leonidas, who will be going to UNT to study bilingual education, and she wants to become an elementary bilingual teacher and adult educator. Zoe Christensen was our other student who participated. She's going to McPherson College to major in biology with an emphasis in education. She wants to become a secondary science teacher and coach. And she also signed to play softball for McPherson College. So we're proud of them to be recognized for going to college to study education. Future educators. Okay, another award that we got while we were there, we received Outstanding Chapter. And this is our 7th year in a row to earn this award. Since 2019, we've submitted the documentation required to be an outstanding chapter. We're scored on our taffy operations. We submit meeting agendas, minutes, our financial reports, project evaluations, and updated social media accounts. We're also scored on our chapter objectives and how many projects we complete for each of the travel project areas. Attendance and participation at area and state, plus teacher leader workshops in the summer are critical components of this award. So we're proud to have that honor again, as it's a reflection of our hard work and dedication. Now Lena would like to share our service project and competitive events with you.
All right.
You want to flip it?
Yeah, flip it. Yeah. Good evening, board. I'm so glad to be back here again. During our state competition, Kaylee, our service leader, led our chapter to participate in a service book drive where we donated new or gently used books to the nonprofit organization Books Between Kids. This nonprofit organization serves Houston's at-risk children from kindergarten through 5th grade by providing them the donated books for them to build their own home libraries. Now, moving on for our competitions. So for our state competition this year, we participated in 2 state contests and 2 national contests. After our area contest, which is our previous contest, we used the judges' scoring rubrics to update our projects by taking in their recommendations and their feedback. I'm thrilled to say that 2 of our state contests for portfolios made by me and Kaylee earned a gold award, which is the highest award achievement for state competition. And our chapter yearbook team, including Stephanie and Zoe, earned a silver award, which is the 2nd highest achievement for the state award. I'm thrilled, yeah. Through these state contests, we've gained valuable hands-on experience by building professional digital portfolios that showcase our skills as educators, from crafting our own lesson plans to creating, developing effective classroom management. Meanwhile, in chapter yearbook, we've sharpened our abilities to document histories of our projects, events, and activities, all while highlighting and promoting the growth of our education and training pathway. So here's some examples of what we did on the, So there's the yearbook, and then there's, the portfolios are online, so we can show that. All right, now moving on to the national contest. So this year, we had an incredible opportunity to see both our national contests advance to a national level. Brindley and Sarah's interactive bulletin board and my teacher-created materials earned their spot among the best throughout Texas, showcasing hard work and creativity. We couldn't have been more excited to see our projects be national qualifiers. In these nationals awards, we've created engaging materials like board games and interactive boards to account to diverse learners, enrich learning experience, and provide engaging hands-on activity. All right. What I enjoyed most about Taffy State Competition was the amazing ability for team building I experienced with my chapter. It allowed me to collaborate and learn others' strength and support one another through every challenge. Whenever we're working together in breakout sessions, when sessions or practicing our competition or cheering each other on, we grew stronger as a team. This experience didn't just prepare us for competition, it helped me develop lifelong communications, problem solving, and leadership skills, essential skills for an educator. The bonds we formed, the way we made the entire journey so much rewarding, as we are all united by the shared passion of education and the commitment to learn together. Now we would like to thank Ms. Manassian for her leadership and commitment for the Ready, Set, Teach program. We would also like the board for this amazing opportunity for us to grow as future educators. Yes. Any questions? Yes.
Good
Yes,
job.
thank you.
All right. Okay, our next one is Lake Dallas High School girls basketball playoff success, and we got Coach Jordan Davis is going to be presenting. I think this is a little bit bigger group.
Hello, good evening. Thank you guys so much for having us. My name's Coach Davis. I'm the head coach of these lovely ladies. Thank you guys for having us here tonight to just kind of showcase these girls and let us talk about their success a little bit. These girls worked really hard throughout the whole entire season. We finished second place in district, and we made it 3 rounds in the playoffs to the regional semifinals. Every single one of these girls worked so hard the entire season, from our student assistants and everybody that's helped us along the way, Coach Robertson over here as well. But these girls just really did an amazing job. I think exceeded a lot of expectations and really just kind of rose up to a lot of occasions. We had several girls here that were recognized for their accomplishments and success over the season. Maisie Gillum had a lot of awards for us this year. She was District 9 4A Offensive Player of the Year. Presley Scott was 9 4A first team. Madison Attaway was second team. Savannah Morrison was second team. Haley Jones was second team. And Olivia Snell was honorable mention. And since that's came out, Maisie has also been awarded Texas Girls Coaches Association All-State, Texas Association of Basketball Coaches, TABC, not the other kind, but she was TABC All-Region. And then the Denton Record Chronicle just released their awards for the Denton area, and Maisie was first team, and Presley Scott was second team. Like I said, we finished second place in district with a 10-2 record, only losing twice to Panther Creek. And so these girls just really did an amazing job this season, and we're so very proud of them. And thank you guys again for having us and letting us showcase and just showing how awesome these girls are. So thank you.
Okay, don't go too far because we're going to do some pictures with all the recognees, yes. With the board. So the first group that was, What? Okay, we'll be out there and meet y'all.
You want to just stand up there?
Oh, yeah.
Greg, if you'll come stand over here so that you are windowed between Dr. Brown and one of our students. Yes, perfect, perfect. Great, fantastic. All right, everybody look this way. 1, 2, 3. Parents, help on. Everyone back there. All right, we're all done. Good job. Thank you. April, you want to come on up and join us for a picture? All right, y'all ready? Big smiles. 1, 2, 3. Mom. Y'all too. Thank you, Miss Bevan. There you go. All right, everybody ready? Mr. Stacy, if you could take one more step that direction. There you go. Perfect. Great. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. Yes. They're going to stand up on their risers to make some more. Go for it. Hey, you stole my word. Yes, switch. Perfect. I cannot see you. Will you come? No, go up one more. Go up one more and stand right next to Mr. Baird. There you go. Perfect. Okay. All right. Everybody ready? Make sure I can see everyone. Very good. All right. 1, 2, 3. Great. Loved ones. Wanna get a little closer? Thank you guys. Good job. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we'll move on to our next recognition, which is the 2024-2025 Lake Dallas ISD Teachers and Paraprofessionals of the Year. Dr. Brown.
Good evening. Oh, there it goes. We are so excited to present to you all this evening our Teachers and Paraprofessionals of the Year for each of our campuses. They, as you all know, are amazing individuals that do so much for our kids every single day. So we're excited to have each of our principals come up and share a little bit about each one of our people, and then we'll take pictures again. Yay. Yay. We love pictures.
Okay, there's the. That was not part of the assignment, just for the record.
Read
But
through that.
this
It's fine. Yeah.
just lets you know how they were nominated by the staff and other members of their campus. And then you'll see there were specific criteria that they had to meet in order to be nominated. So I am honored this evening to start. Good evening. Sorry, that totally threw me. Ms. Brumley, will you come up first? I am honored this evening to introduce our Shady Shores Elementary Teacher of the Year, Jennifer Brumley. This is a special educator to me. We taught third grade next door to each other a long time ago at this point, except we're still young. Miss Brumley is our ESL specialist at SSE. She works with students from pre-K all the way up to 5th grade. Her colleagues stated it best in their nominations for her.
Miss Brumley embodies what it means to put students first. She builds strong relationships with our youngest ESL Falcons, ensuring they have the support they need to succeed. She's always open-minded and deeply invested in her students, past and present. She goes above and beyond to meet their needs, whether it's helping them academically or making sure they have essentials like coats and backpacks. Her kindness shines through in everything she does, from her constant willingness to help to the special Christmas store she organizes so students can pick out and wrap gifts for their families. It's truly a privilege to work alongside her and see the impact she makes on our ESL students. And I would add, each of our Falcons every day. Congratulations, Miss Brumley, on being our Shady Shores Elementary Teacher of the Year.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, next up, Miss Lily, our paraprofessional. This is the best job ever. Okay, I'm honored to introduce our Shady Shores Elementary Paraprofessional of the Year, Lily Childers. Miss Lily, as she is known by staff, students, and families, has transitioned to a new role this year as a special education paraprofessional that supports students mostly in kindergarten. You will frequently see her bebopping from kindergarten room to kindergarten room, sometimes with a boot, she can still do it, to support our Falcons in their learning. Again, I think her colleagues stated it best. Lily is an incredible asset to our campus, embodying kindness, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to our students and families. As a special education para and campus Spanish interpreter, she goes above and beyond, helping emergent bilingual students understand their lessons, assisting teachers with translations, and building strong relationships with families across the district. Whether she's translating at ART or 504 meetings, supporting parent-teacher conferences, or lending a hand in countless other ways, she does it all with a warm smile and a generous heart. Her dependability, empathy, and willingness to help in any situation makes her an invaluable part of our team. We are so grateful for everything she does to support our Falcons. I couldn't agree with more. Thank you for all of your help in making sometimes fun and happy parent calls with me, and sometimes the funny, awkward ones too. Congratulations, Miss Lily, on being our SSE Paraprofessional of the Year.
Okay, I have the honor of, sorry about that. It is my honor to introduce the CE Teacher of the Year first, Carolyn Bell. So Lainey, as we call her, she's been at CE for 3 years, and she teaches first grade at CE. She started in 3rd grade and just begged and begged to get down to 1st grade until we had an opening, and it's been the best thing for her and for our campus. So Lainey is an exceptional educator whose dedication, compassion, and professionalism make her a standout candidate for Teacher of the Year. She works tirelessly to understand each of her students' unique needs, providing the personalized support they need to thrive. Her meticulous data collection, she's like amazing with data, collecting data, and invaluable contributions to RTI and other meetings demonstrate her unwavering commitment to student growth. Beyond her instructional excellence, Lainey fosters a nurturing and positive classroom environment where students feel loved and encouraged every day. Her adaptability, teamwork, and eagerness to embrace new learning opportunities make her an incredible asset to both her students and colleagues. Lainey's passion for teaching and her relentless pursuit of excellence make her truly deserving of this recognition. Lainey's phenomenal. She is a ball of sunshine. She wants to do the right thing at all times, like a rule follower, you guys. And I'm just so happy that, that she gets to see that everyone else sees how amazing of an educator she is. So congratulations, Lainey, Teacher of the Year.
Thank you. I can't believe it.
Okay, next up, I have the honor of recognizing our Paraprofessional of the Year, Miss Shirley Fraze. We were thrilled that we have the Paraprofessional of the Year award this year because we needed that for Shirley Fraze. Let me read and then I'll talk a little bit. But Miss Shirley Fraze is an exceptional art teacher whose creativity, dedication, and passion make her an invaluable part of our school community and a perfect candidate for Paraprofessional of the Year. She goes above and beyond to ensure that all students have meaningful artistic experiences and treasured keepsakes from their elementary years. Whether she's guiding young artists, organizing art contests, or collaborating with the music teacher to create spectacular grade-level programs, Shirley's impact is felt throughout the campus. Her influence extends far beyond the art room. She sponsors the morning announcements team, giving 4th and 5th graders valuable leadership and script writing experience. And she single-handedly produces the campus yearbook, which is amazing in itself. She's capturing all the special moments of our students and our families to be cherished. Her commitment to providing students with opportunities to showcase their work publicly and compete at area and state levels is a testament to her dedication to their growth and success. Shirley's passion for art also enriches the staff experience. She offers creative outlets through painting and pottery sessions. We've had some really fun and Shirley's helped us to do that. And she has the ideas. Like, she has all of these ideas, and we're like, let's do it. If you guys saw our Christmas card, Shirley's idea. Despite managing countless projects, she always makes time for her students, offering kindness, support, and encouragement. Shirley Fraze's tireless dedication and artistic talent and unwavering commitment to students and staff make her truly deserving of this honor. And Shirley, she also gets the award of living the closest to the school because, you know, one day I saw Shirley putting on this was after school, putting on her sunglasses, gathering up all her things to walk right across the street. I'm like, I love it. But so we just love Shirley. She's meant to be at CE, and we're just so happy that you get to be our Paraprofessional of the Year.
Good evening. It's my honor to introduce Shelby Austin, Lake Dallas Elementary's Teacher of the Year. Shelby Austin is an extraordinary educator who goes above and beyond to advocate for her students and create a positive, impactful learning environment. She builds strong relationships, providing a safe and supportive space where students can thrive academically and socially. Her dedication to student success is evident in her personalized approach, fostering a growth mindset and helping each student reach their fullest potential. Beyond the classroom, Shelby's professionalism, creativity, and commitment shine through her involvement in various committees and extracurricular activities, enriching our entire school community. Her passion for education and unwavering dedication make her the perfect choice for LDE's Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. It is my honor to introduce Sandra Sells, Lake Dallas Elementary's Paraprofessional of the Year. Sandra Sells is the embodiment of dedication, kindness, and the Falcon spirit, making her an outstanding choice for Paraprofessional of the Year. For over a decade, she has tirelessly served LDISD, beginning in the cafeteria before dedicating 7 years to the Life Skills program at the high school, and now making an irreplaceable impact at LDE. Sandra's warmth and positivity create an environment where students feel valued and supported, and her unwavering commitment to both students and staff is truly inspiring. She never hesitates to step in wherever she's needed, always with a smile on her face. Despite commuting from Decatur every day, her love for this district and its families is evident in everything that she does. Sandra's adaptability, hard work, and deep connection to our community make her an invaluable part of our Falcon family and truly deserving of the recognition of LDE's Paraprofessional of the Year. Congratulations.
Good evening. It is my honor to recognize the LDMS Teacher of the Year, Miss Elizabeth O. So, fun fact, when we were getting ready to recognize Miss O, she was not on campus.
I had an approved day off.
This is very true. I'll give you that. So we called her on the next day. All right, so Miss O is an exceptional educator whose dedication, compassion, and leadership make her a perfect candidate for Teacher of the Year. As the SPED department head, she has gone above and beyond to ensure that every student with disabilities receives the support they need to thrive. Her meticulous scheduling has guaranteed that SPED students receive their required services, and her expertise with legal paperwork makes her an invaluable resource for her colleagues. Mrs. O also has unwavering commitment to her students, is evident in her personalized approach, patience, and advocacy for inclusivity. She creates a supportive environment where students can grow academically, socially, and emotionally. Despite the demands of her role, she consistently maintains a positive attitude, greeting everyone with a smile and uplifting spirit. And her dedication extends beyond her students. She is a tireless advocate for her peers, offering guidance and support whenever needed. Ms. O's work ethic, empathy, and passion for special education have made a lasting impact on our school community. She is truly a generational talent whose influence will be felt for years to come. Ms. O is beyond deserving of this honor, and again, congratulations.
Thank you. I know, I feel like middle school, you know.
All right. It's my honor to recognize our paraprofessional of the year, Ms. Julie Brochu. So, Ms. Brochu, I want you to know that I almost wore my cardigan today.
Oh, that would have been icing
That would
on
have
the
been-
cake.
So on PD Day, I was wondering why everyone showed up in cardigans and they had like a little a falcon on, and no one let me know that there was this undercover game that was going on. So half the staff showed up in cardigans with the little falcons on their shirts. So it was super fantastic. All right, so back to the program. Mrs. Brochu is an exceptional educator whose dedication, positivity, and unwavering support make her an invaluable part of our school community. She consistently goes above and beyond to ensure both students and teachers succeed, offering her help with a smile and a can-do attitude. Whether assisting students with minimal materials or collaborating with colleagues, Ms. Brochu is always prepared and willing to step in wherever she's needed. Her reliability and presence are a constant source of support, and her commitment to our students is evident in the care and effort she puts into helping them thrive. Ms. Brochu's positive spirit, tireless work ethic, and genuine compassion make a lasting impact on everyone she works with. She is truly deserving of recognition for her dedication and the difference she makes every day. Congratulations, Ms. Brochu.
Thank you so much.
One more? Okay. All right. My last recognition is going to be for the LDISD First Year Teacher of the Year, Mr. Adam Tips.
I'm right here.
Oh, where's your from?
I know, I walked up here. I was anticipating.
Hey. I was not expecting you to be right there.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm here.
I appreciate that. Also, nice shoes.
Thank you.
All right. As an alumni of LDISD, Mr. Adam Tips is a Falcon through and through. Watching Mr. Tips in the classroom, you would never guess he was a rookie teacher. He has a way of relating to the students while maximizing effort when it matters most. He eagerly took on teaching a brand new career and technical education course at not only LDMS, but in LDISD called Video Game Design. The content is challenging, yet he finds a way to make it manageable and entertaining. We have received nothing but positive feedback about adding video game design at LDMS, primarily due to the delivery of the content and relationship building of Mr. Tips. So again, congratulations, Mr. Tips. All right, thank you.
All right, good evening. I have the unusual circumstance of introducing my Teacher of the Year, who right now is probably with Mrs. Bell's husband on the way back from Gainesville. We've had UIL competition, but I hear we're winning some medals, so it's a good reason to miss an award. So hopefully we'll be coming back to you next month with some additional things to recognize. But the Lake Dallas High School Teacher of the Year is Science Department Chair Raquel Cole-Stevenson. A few things her peers said about her. Raquel is an exceptional educator whose unwavering dedication, collaborative spirit, and genuine kindness make her an invaluable asset to the school community. She consistently goes above and beyond to support both her students and colleagues, offering innovative ideas, guidance during challenges, and constant encouragement. Her forward-thinking mindset and problem-solving approach make her a driving force within her department, fostering unity and strengthening the team. Another peer went on to say, her compassion shines through in everything she does. She takes the time to understand each student's individual needs, creating a safe, welcoming space where they feel valued and empowered to succeed. Raquel's empathy, dedication, and tireless efforts not only enhance her students' learning experiences, but also uplift everyone around her. She is truly deserving of this recognition and a shining example of educational excellence. And those are what her peers had to say, but if you were down our hall for the Teacher of the Year celebration, you know I could not get her out of the physics lab to accept her award because she didn't really want us taking up any of the time when the kids were supposed to be in the lab. So that's that true teacher's heart, you know, and she just didn't want the spotlight on her. She wanted it to be on the kids. And so we are thankful to have Raquel as a part of our high school team. I'd like to introduce our Lake Dallas High School Paraprofessional of the Year, Mrs. Lydia LeBlanc. Are you on this side of me? Okay. I wasn't sure which side you were going. I'll echo Ms. Bovan's compliments, and then I'm so thankful that the district chose to add a paraprofessional for each campus because this has been a long time coming. This is how many years that you've been at Lake Dallas? 20. Okay, well, this is only year 13 for me, so I would have given you this award every year if I could. So just know that. Okay. So, Mrs. LeBlanc, let me tell you what some of your peers said about you. You are an exceptional advocate for our ESL students, creating a supportive yet accountable learning environment where they can thrive. Your dedication goes beyond the classroom. You consistently offer to help teachers communicate with families, breaking down language barriers to ensure that every student receives the support that they need. Your willingness to step in, whether by assisting with parent communication or providing additional academic support, makes her an invaluable resource to both students and staff. Her compassion, reliability, and commitment to fostering meaningful connections make a lasting impact on our school community. I'd like to additionally add that the word accountable in here, oh my goodness, if you go to the ESL lab, Mrs. LeBlanc is tough. She's loving, she's supportive, and she is not going to support any not academic task. And so she's working on developing all that academic rigor, but also the English language development. And some of that involves a lot of acclimating to what high school looks like, right? And especially in all the different languages. We've seen multiple changes in our ESL program over the time that we've been at the high school, and she has rolled with everything, the phenomenal growth of our program, and we attribute that all to her. So thank you and congratulations.
I mean, he's right there. We don't need a picture, right? All right, our next operation here is the swearing in of Lake Dallas ISD Police Sergeant Barron Smith. That'll be done by Lake Dallas ISD Police Chief Chad Springer. And we don't want to be in any of the pictures, so we're going to move this way.
I want to be in it. All right, well, after all the great things that were just been said, I feel like I'm going to shortchange him, but I'll give you a little background on Sergeant Smith. So Sergeant Barron Smith has over 27 years of law enforcement experience. He was born in Midland, Texas, and raised in Hobbs, New Mexico. He began his career in 1997 as a jailer. before becoming an officer with the Lovington, New Mexico Police Department. In 2000, he joined the Flower Mound Police Department, serving in various roles, including patrol officer, corporal, and sergeant. He led the traffic division and later supervised a team of school resource officers in Louisville ISD. Twice named Supervisor of the Year, he retired in February of 2025 and thankfully joined us here at Lake Dallas ISD as a police sergeant. He's a devoted family man. Sergeant Smith enjoys umpiring baseball and working on his farm. He is married to Jennifer, who happens to be an assistant principal for Louisville ISD Middle School. And they have an adult son and daughter, and just 4 months ago, they welcomed their first grandson. So, congratulations there. So we're really lucky. He brings a ton of experience in supervision and just working in the schools and what it needs, and so he's going to be a huge asset as we continue to grow this department. So we'll do the swearing in, and then you get to poke him with the badge again.
Okay, we're going to do some more pictures, oddly enough.
We'll have y'all know I'm in the process of ordering Velcro circles so y'all can know where to stand. Mr. Baird, take a step over to your right. There you go. Much better. Okay. Everybody smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Ms. Childers? Yeah, you know, I blame. Yes. Great. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Somebody's always moving in between. No, you're great. Miss Levins, Miss Austin, please join us. Oh, CE went next. I'm so sorry. I didn't have my afternoon coffee. Can you tell? Get rid of me and Charlie in between, or no? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Miss Fraze, if you'll step in, we'll get one together. Ladies, we will repeat y'all's in a second and get one of y'all together. I was not able to. Okay, everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Miss Bell. Thank you, Miss Bell. Thank you. No, should have done it to begin with. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great, fantastic. We'll get you guys real quick together. That's okay. Yes, well, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great, okay. Okay, now Miss Austin. Sorry, Miss Brummer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mr. Tucker, will you scooch in just a little? There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Great. Okay, Miss Austin, you stay there. Stay there. You'll join them up there. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, we're talking about video games.
I'm just following at this point, you know.
Take your hair on that side and tuck it. There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's have Miss Brochu go up there and join him.
High five, wait.
All right, ready? Mr. Baird, I can't see you. You're hiding back there. 1, 2, 3. Feel very low. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and let's get all three together first. All right, everybody ready? Actually, Miss Collier and Miss Brochu, would you guys trade places, please? Thank you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. Good to see you. Miss Avelino, you're up. Miss LeBlanc, up. Okay, all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great.
Congratulations.
Okay, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3.
She came to our launch meeting, and I'm like, well, don't we just say test? So that's what we do.
All right, our next item is our Teachers and Employees of the Month. Dr. Brown.
Thank you, sir. We recognized our Teachers and Employees of the Month a couple of weeks ago before spring break, and that video will play while we're in closed session.
All right, thank you very much. The open session of the meeting will adjourn. The Board of Trustees will reconvene in executive session pursuant to one or more of the sections of the Texas Open Meetings Act, Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code. The Board of Trustees will reconvene in open session to take any final action, decision, or vote on a matter deliberated in executive session. It is 6:25. Okay, it is 7:28, and we are back in open session. Our next item is public comment. Public comment section of the board meeting is the same as the time for citizens, staff, or students to provide their comments to the board. The Texas Open Meetings Act requires that every meeting of a governmental body be open to the public except for closed sessions as permitted by the statute. As a courtesy to the public, Lake Dallas ISD Board of Trustees allows time for public comments at regular meetings of the board. Statements and questions from the audience will not be permitted during other portions of the meeting. If you wish to address the Board of Trustees during the public comment portion of today's meeting, you must have officially signed by 5:30 p.m. with the intent to do so. According to Lake Dallas ISD policy, BED local, only those persons on the list who request to speak shall be heard. The speaker shall limit remarks to 3 minutes. Complaints and concerns for which other resolution channels provided shall be directed through those channels. These complaints include employment. These complaints include complaints on the following subjects: employee complaints, termination of employment, student complaints, removal to alternative education program, and expulsion. If the presiding officer determines that a person has not attempted to resolve a matter administratively, the person shall be directed to the appropriate policy for attempted resolution before bringing the matter to the board. Complaints against specific employees or officers of Lake Dallas ISD shall be heard in an executive session as authorized by the Texas Government Code, Title Section 551.0741 and 2. If your topic concerns complaints against specific employees or officers, please note this on the sign-up sheet. You must make your points on issues in a constructive and courteous fashion pursuant to Robert's Rules of Order. That being said, I have one person signed up, and it's Diane M., and I hope I'm reading this right. Peck? Okay, ma'am, you have 3 minutes.
Good evening. What we got going on here in Texas is indeed totalitarianism in these United States. I know that for a fact. They're trying to erase every right, especially number 1 and number 2, which is freedom of speech and freedom to carry. The question to ponder here is, where do you want to end up in your eternity? Because most people don't have a clue where they're going. And I'm here to say you should have this on your agenda. This should be on every American's agenda. This total lack of respect for rights of any human being is unfounded in this United States at this point in time. And I'm saying, wake up, Lake Dallas, and wake up all the nation. They say, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. I'm saying you should pay attention, because that man is doing a lot of manipulating behind the curtain, just like you saw in Wizard of Oz. The dogs on Folly Beach Road, literally jumping over fences, and no one gives a damn. People are laughing at it. It's not right. This is not the America I grew up in. It used to be good.
Ma'am, I ask you to not use profanity, okay?
I did not use any profane. That's not a profane word in mine. I am here to say that I've written a book, Never Sell Out, Never Give Up, Never Compromise. I'm in the process of writing it, because I will never sell out. People think I have. I have not. I'm one of the few left that have not sold out. I wouldn't sell out for $1 million or any power or prestige in the world. I am here to say that. I stand on principle, and that's where I will go down. If I go down on principle. And I here also to say that I've been beaten up by the men in blue. Not necessarily Lake Dallas, but Flower Mound mostly. And I tell you, most of the criminals are running around free in uniforms, to my opinion. They are not being addressed, but they're running around free. So the manipulation and all the abuse must cease and desist. I'm here to say act. Abuse ceases today. This is crazy, what you're allowing here or anywhere to any American. And nothing can stop what the good Lord has ordained, because God values every single life, every single one of your lives, including mine and my dog's. You should look at the Al Pacino clip from End Justice for All, because that's what God is going to do. He's going to flip the script and turn around, just like Al Pacino did. He's going to flip it right back where the finger should have gone all along. It should have never been directed at me. I'm in a spiritual battle of my life, and that's the God's honest truth. And I take a lesson from Charles Stanley, Dr. Charles Stanley, the late great. He said when he got ripped off, and I've been ripped off many times, the thing of value for him was his Bible. Mine was my innocence at a young age at the hands of pedophiles. My good friend DJ knew the truth. She said the takedown of America would come from within. It's being infiltrated in the churches, in the police, in the government. She was right. It is not coming from outside. Your terrorists are right here in blue and all around you. I tell you the truth, and it takes a lot of courage to stand up here, even though people think it's funny, and I know they do. I see people literally laughing. It's not funny. This is an attack on any American, and it takes guts to stand here. And I tell you, from a young age, I have had, believe it or not, people don't believe this, an imposter. I have proof of it right here in Texas, because people saw me when they couldn't have been, because I was in jail. And otherwise, people saw me with a hand that was not like this.
Ma'am, your time has
The
expired.
imposter does not have a hand like this, I have to tell you. Okay, stop the con game. Stop your con. Stop the con. If you choose hell, if you belong, so choose Jesus. Choose life of your soul. Cease to resist your con. Stop the con.
Okay, we'll move on to our next item, which is our information items. And it is our strategic plan priority 3. And this will be Carrie Blevins, our principal. Well, actually, it looks like it's Carrie Blevins, Jessica Bovan, and you. I'm so glad to hear from all three of y'all.
All right. Okay, good evening, Dr. Brown and Board of Trustees. We are excited to share with you an update on Priority 3 from the Lake Dallas ISD Strategic Plan. Priority 3 encompasses parent, family, and community support. Our elementary campus improvement plans support and align with the district's improvement plan. Priority 3, Goal 1 on the district improvements plan is to engage in ongoing communication with parents and the community during the 24-25 school year. To help support this goal at the campus level, our strategies are to utilize Parent Square to communicate with families, to send bi-weekly newsletters to our families, and to utilize social media platforms. And tonight, we're going to share some examples of our campus communication.
So here are some examples of our newsletters that we send out through Parent Square and email as well, but Parent Square goes to text message and email. We send these out every 2 weeks, so bi-weekly, bi-monthly, and yeah, we include a lot of good information. We've gotten a lot of great feedback about our newsletters from parents and everyone that is just happy to be kept up to date with what's happening on campus. And then here is some other, events that have happened. So at CE, it was Read Across America Week. This is our social media post that we posted a lot of pictures from that week. And then LDE, their goal soccer game, they have pictures from there. And SSE has also showed a post that they made on Facebook during Youth Art Month. So 3.2 is parent and family community engagement, and some of the ways that we engage families in our community are we have family events, we have open house and program nights for every grade level, we have many community events, and we receive feedback from our Leader and Me measurable results assessment. So Jennifer's going to talk a little bit more about that.
Good evening again. All right, here's some just great examples of some of our family nights. As Ms. Bovan shared, you'll see on the left are pictures from Lake Dallas Elementary. The top picture is part of their math family night, and then the bottom one is a family art night. And then you'll see the middle 2 pictures are showcasing Corinth Elementary's multicultural night. And then on the right, you'll see the Shady Shores Family Steam Night from the fall, and then also our recent family literacy night called Milk and Bookies. And then also, as she shared before, some of our grade level programs. So when I first became an assistant principal in Lake Dallas, we had one open house in March during Texas Public School Week, and all of our campuses have now run out of parking space and are not able to do one open house. So we have spread it out. All 3 campuses have some parking problems, which is an amazing problem to have. Please don't put any more parking. But so with that said, all throughout the school year, you'll see an individual grade level program for each. So on the left, you will see Lake Dallas Elementary's first grade program. The top right is the 3rd grade program at Shady Shores, which is through the decades. And then you'll see on the bottom right is Corinth Elementary's 2nd grade program. So that's also paired with their open houses, so they can showcase to their families all the amazing learning and hard work that they're doing, but then also showcase some of our fine arts programs. And then you'll also see part of our community events. So we are very blessed to have amazing, strong partnerships in our community. On the left is Grady from our Rotary Club, and they offer free dictionaries for every 3rd grader in Lake Dallas ISD every fall. And then on the right, you will see our partnership with our Lake City's Fire Department. They do a great annual presentation in October for fire safety. This is them helping students not be scared of firemen. And then one final thing that all of our elementary campuses are a part of is our Leader in Me program. So one way for us to actually measure our community and parent engagement is through our measurable results assessment. You might hear us refer to it as the MRA. So we give this every spring. As you can see, when we took this picture and screenshot, it said upcoming because it wasn't March 23rd yet. So these went live while we were on spring break. And so we will survey our families, our staff, and our students in our upper grades and really get to know where our strengths are and where we need to continue improving on those community partnerships and then also with our family engagement. That's it. Do y'all have any questions for us?
Thank you very much. Is there any questions or comments for Ms. Bryant? Or Ms. Blevins? Or Ms. Bovan? You. All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate the hard work and sticking in there tonight. It's been kind of a long one. All right. Our next item is a consent agenda items. Those routine items that can be handled in one motion. Do I have any discussion regarding the consent? If there's no discussion, I'll entertain a motion on consent.
I move to approve.
Motion to approve by Mr. Smith. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Appleby. Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor of approval, please indicate. And that's unanimous. Our next items are action items, the first of which is consideration approval of the Lake Dallas Road easement request on Hunley Drive and through Lake Dallas ISD property located at 424 East Hunley Drive, Lake Dallas, Texas 75065. I believe I have.
I'm going to introduce them.
All right. I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right. Good evening, Dr. Brown. Good evening, board. So yes, tonight I have Mike Cox with me here. He's a project engineer with McAdams. McAdams is a organization, and they're working actually with the city of Lake Dallas. We also have Luke Olson here, as city manager of Lake Dallas. And currently we're all partnering on a project coming up. You may have seen, well, in January, we actually brought this to the board in a workshop. 2 easements coming in town, or coming to the district that impacts one of our properties. It's the facilities building. So they're widening Hunley Road in front of the facilities building, so he'll show you an easement on that. And then there's also drainage infrastructure going through that property as well. But I'm going to turn it over to Mike with McAdams.
Good evening. As most of you may know, that there have been plans here in Lake Dallas to do some roadway reconstruction improvements due to the TRIP 2022 Denton County bond elections. So there's a lot of exciting projects that are in the works right now. Among them is the reconstruction of Hunley Drive. And one of the primary goals of Hunley Drive was to make it wider and more safer and a better utilized roadway. And the plan to do that is to put in a 3-lane road with a center turn lane, or chicken lane as some say. But in order to do that, the widening of the road, if you drive down Hunley and look at it, you can kind of see the power poles, utility poles on both sides. The ditches are inside of that. So as we widen the road, we're really not widening it out. We're just covering up the ditches because we'll be putting in a concrete street, curb and gutter, with stormwater piping underneath. The stormwater piping is a critical component of this in order to make it a successful project. One way to do that, we have to drop the street down literally as much as a couple of feet in some areas because we have to have the neighboring and adjacent properties to drain over the top of the curb. And the top of the curb has to be at or lower than the adjacent property. So that's why we have to lower it down so much. And the main outfall is for that center part of Hunley is right in front of the church. There's a small ditch. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. It's kind of a herky-jerky little ditch that runs through the corner of the church property underneath Falcon Drive and then traverses through school property there. What we're proposing to do in order to facilitate better drainage on Hunley to be a more successful project where a street that the city can be really proud of and not have as much drainage issues as what we've seen in the past days or past years is to improve this channel, this little ditch, back to pretty much near the southeast corner of the school district property for that. And what you would see in through there, it's going to be a nice wide, mild ditch that can be mowed with a zero-turn radius mower. It'll be easy to maintain. It'll have a little concrete ribbon, look like a sidewalk down the invert of it. It'll be a trapezoidal shape, and it'll be a whole lot nicer looking than what is out there now on both the school property and the church property, and be so much easier to maintain where it wouldn't have to be weed eating and trim. It'd just simply be mowed over it. We would be changing the angle at which water crosses the road at the culvert. That little back parking lot that is there, there is a pedestrian walkway that is in pretty sad shape there. We would be replacing that, removing it and replacing it to where there would be a nice walkway to that aged parking lot at that location. And then we would just do some trim up and tying of the sidewalk. You know, there used to be the temporary school buildings that were out there at the time. And so we'll be cutting back some of the sidewalk. So it would definitely be, in our opinion, an improvement to the school district property as far as just the aesthetics, the looks of it, and the maintenance of it. Plus, it would greatly benefit the city of just the city overall in improving the drainage characteristics of Hunley Drive. And one thing that we would be having to change, the last thing on here, is you see the parking spots in the red. In order to widen this out, that row of parking that's actually encroaches out into the Hunley Street right-of-way would have to be removed. And so, but we have looked at it. That parking lot can be, there's a total of 67 parking spots that Lake Dallas currently has, Lake Dallas ISD right there. If you include the 2 rows of diagonal parking and the parallel parking, it adds up to 67. We've gone in and refigured it and reconfigured the parking lot to see if it would work. So we took off all those parking spaces off Hunley and reconfigured it to where it was diagonal parking at just like you see it, and as well as up along the building, and we got the 67 parking spots back. So that, at a minimum, you could just restripe the parking lot. We could restripe the parking lot. That's a very minimal cost to get it done to where you would still have the same parking, and we would be able to have that widened 3-lane road that the school buses will be able to utilize so much. And I think it would be very important for the school district to be able to share in this improvement and to help out. Does anybody have any questions or any additional things?
All right, is there any questions from the board? Is that Mr. Baird's question?
We briefly spoke when this first came up about maintenance of this new configuration across the school property. Was that ever resolved? Do we know?
So the easement would belong to the city, so the city would maintain the easement. I mean, we mow back there, but in terms of the actual, what's the proper term, sir? The alcove?
A drainage easement for that
Right.
little drainage channel, yes.
So by you approving the easement, you're basically giving that strip of land, if you will, to the city. And so the maintenance of the easement itself would be the city's responsibility. We would continue to mow our property around that.
So, and I will say, we were gonna design it to where it's just a nice gentle swell across the school property and across the church property as well. And we haven't spoken with the school directly, so if you're sitting on the school, the church board, please excuse me for not talking with y'all yet, but if the goal was to make something that anybody could mow and maintain, it's just part of a yard. And it wouldn't look like, it's not gonna look like a drainage channel like you would see per se. It's just gonna have this sloping swell, and we can provide pictures of comparable cross sections of yards and areas that look like this. That way y'all could see exactly what the product would be. But you're right, we would be requesting a permanent drainage easement, actually two different easements. One is a permanent drainage easement that would house the channel itself. The other would be a temporary construction easement, which is a little bit wider. That way it gives the contractor room to do work. And then once the construction's over and everything's put back and grassed and seeded and everything's looking nice, then, and the work is accepted, then the temporary construction easement goes away and the drainage easement would still stay permanent.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? If not, any discussion on this item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Mr. Baird. Do I have a second? A second by Mr. Tucker. Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor of approval, please indicate. And that's unanimous. Thank you very much. Our next item is consideration approval of TASB policy update 124. Dr. Brown?
Yes, sir. The majority of this update is actually legal policy, which you have a summary in your packet. I'm only going to refer to the local policies. We don't have a choice whether we adopt the legal policies or not. Just a quick overview, the CAA, fiscal management, as well as CDA under investments. Those are to align the policies to what the state requirements are for the first report, and also federal rules and regulations. The intellectual property CY local outlines that any student work is the intellectual property right of the student. However, any work that's done on school district time by an employee, so let's say curriculum writing, for example, that remains the intellectual property right of the school district. And you can see the details there. The employee standards of conduct align the model handbook, which prohibits not just nicotine and tobacco, but any tobacco that does not contain nicotine or any nicotine that is not necessarily from tobacco. And that is to bring alignment into the model handbook and the board policy around e-cigarettes and the new uses of those. The EHB is for special programs, and it aligns the dyslexia handbook with ARD requirements. So this is not anything new for us. We've been compliant with that already. And then the last one that I wanted to bring to your attention was the community relations conduct on school premises. The board policy will now prohibit any electronic vaporizing devices, regardless of what is in the content of those. So they will not be permitted on school property.
That's all I got? All right, any questions or comments from the board? If not, I'll entertain a motion. Motion approved by Mr. Appleby. Do I have a second? Second. Yes, second by Ms. Collier. Thank you for joining. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor of approval, please indicate. And that is unanimous. Thank you. All right, our next item are calendar announcements and information and our upcoming events and meetings. Dr. Brown.
There are lots of opportunities for you guys to participate in all kinds of fun things, but a couple that I wanted to point out. April the 5th is Coffee with the First Responders, so our Lake Dallas ISD Police Department will be participating in that, so we're excited for that. That same day, we have the Falcon Family Fair, so anybody that's looking to register for the first time, if they're a transfer student or if they're coming into pre-K or kindergarten, we'll be doing on-site registration that day as well as highlighting the many great things that our kids are doing.
All right, thank you very much. It is 7:53. We've concluded all of our business and we are adjourned. Thank you.